Dave, this is Rich.
Hey, Rich. How
Hi,
are you,
Rich.
sir?
What's up?
Hey, long-time listener, but I guess this is my first time calling.
Well, from what I'm hearing, it's probably not
Yeah.
the most opportune time to call, but we appreciate you being out there, man, and thanks for listening. Tell us your tale here, because
Yeah.
you were what, a good friend of the gentleman that was actually killed down in Richland, and that Fred Meyer?
Yep, I've been good friends with Justin Crumbaugh for 25 years.
Oh man.
Yeah, I just wanted to hop on really quick. Everyone's saying the killer's name, and he's mental health, and it's really sad that he's probably going to get away with a lesser sentence because of that. But there's a lot more has come out about him. I guess he's been accused of animal abuse and child pornography and whatnot as well. So obviously he's got some craziness going on in his head.
But you're right. Those are the folks that get all the attention, and the good people that pay a price in society for us not doing what needs to be done in other areas we don't hear as much about. So tell us about your friend, man.
Yeah.
Well, he was kind of in between jobs. He was an awesome mechanic. I mean, he could solve any problem. That was like his forte in life. He had a touch of OCD, and man, if there was a problem, he
jump on it.
Put it down until he had solved it. And mechanical wiring, or he was a baker. I mean, I've got 3 kids. My oldest one's 10, and he never missed any of their birthday parties. He'd bring ice cream or homemade cakes, cupcakes, cookies, you name it. He loved to help people. He grew up in an LDS household. He was a Boy Scout. He was all about helping people out, and he hopped on this Instacart train, and he was working 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. 6 days a week. And on his day off, he usually scheduled people in for break jobs or anything he could squeeze in and get done. He was just a hard-working, great guy, and he didn't deserve to go out like this.
Boy,
That's
no
for
kidding.
sure.
Sounds like the kind of guy we hope we find all over our communities, because they make
Yeah.
our communities that much better, more human kind of place. You have any details at all about this? I mean, was he just shopping and bang, there it was? Or?
Well, there's a couple different rumors going around, and nothing's really quite confirmed yet. I know a few of his family members, siblings, went and donated blood yesterday morning for the other victim that was shot. He's got a couple of. They got one bullet that was lodged in his heart out, but he wasn't stable enough. He's got 2 other bullets that are still stuck in his spine.
Oh boy, jeez.
So he's sleeping right now. Nobody's really had a chance to talk to him. They're really hoping he'll pull through, and hopefully he heard the conversation. From what I heard from another sibling was that my buddy Justin had called this guy out on shoplifting the previous time, and I don't know if this guy just happened to recognize him.
Yeah.
And went up to him and said something. My buddy had turned away and gone back to, he was in the middle of an Instacart order, and according to surveillance, the guy just walked in the door, grabbed a grocery cart, started walking around the store, happened to turn down that aisle, said something to my friend, and turned around and started to walk away, and then turned around, pulled the gun out, started shooting him. And a worker came around the corner, and he saw him and finished unloading the magazine on him. So
We're so sorry for your loss, Rich, and for the community's loss. Sounds like he was a really good guy, and in this day and age, we do have mental health issues in our streets, and oftentimes we're stepping over them or walking around them or whatever, and once in a while they really turn sour, and we have this kind of circumstances.
His roommate posted something online yesterday about all of his mental instability and how he was really difficult to get along with, and a whole bunch of other just and it's all accusations. I can't confirm anything, obviously, but
Right.
you know, a lot of animal abuse, and there was a lot of police presence at that house because of, you know, domestic calls and whatnot. And sounds like this guy is just kind of one of those guys that kept slipping through the cracks and finally did
Well, that's
something
just
big
it.
enough that,
There's
I mean, in my eyes, he's good as dead. Hopefully, hopefully someone takes care of him and he gets a little street justice.
well, the bottom line is we've got to do a better job at protecting the rest of us when these signs are there, because we've got a 100-year track record on people that show those same kinds of signs and how far they go. We have to, as a society, decide that innocent blood is shed too many times, and we need to do a better job. We got to scoot right now, but man, I'm so glad, Rich, you called in. I'm gonna give you the last word to say something good about your friend.
Well, I just wanted to get his name out there. His name's Justin Ryan Crumbaugh. He's a great guy. Yeah, that's about it. I love him to death.
Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts and feelings about him here with us. I'm sure all of our great KIT listeners are just aching for you this morning and knowing what it's like to lose someone. We've all probably lost somebody, but out of the blue like that and in that fashion, and just the total unfairness of it all is going to be tough to chew on for a long time. And we wish you the very best, man. Thank you for checking in.
You guys have a good day.